been like getting out there and so many different linebackers lining up inside? I mean, there's 5 of you that are competing.
Yeah, it's fun. We have the ability to give the offense different looks because every player plays differently, and it's just been fun flying around there and competing, and learn the nuances of our defense.
With a new defensive coordinator, you guys go from Cougs BD to, do you guys keep that, or are they trying to push that still?
Yeah, we keep it. He wants to keep it. That's something we've been establishing for these past few years. So we're keeping that.
Has it been a pretty smooth transition across the board with what Coach Clays has brought in? I know he hasn't changed a lot. He's trying to learn your guys' vocabulary to make it a little easier. Has it been pretty seamless so far?
I think so. Me personally, I like it. We've kind of gone, from what I heard, we've gone away from the wristband, so more signals, and I like that because we're in the game and it's crunch time. You don't want to be looking to make sure you have the right number corresponding to the coverage and scheme. So the signals is more it's this. There's no discrepancy behind that.
And so is it a little simplified as well?
Just getting the calls, but there are some nuances to the defense that we didn't have last season that we had to pick up, but they weren't major. We kept most of our stuff in.
You spent a lot of time last season. Payton was kind of a coach to you, and now he's kind of by your side on the field. What's it been like to have him with you guys and active and healthy again?
It's been awesome. It's awesome that he's here for another season. Like last year, we had 4 people like him, 4 seniors. For me to learn and watch just the nuances of the position. So it's great that he's there, so I can keep elevating my level and just watch him. He's probably one of the complete players on our team. There's a few of them.
How fun is it to just get back out on the field and be able to play?
It's fun, yeah, getting out there, flying around, talking to the offense. They're talking back, getting scrappy. It's fun.
Tinsley's one of those guys that talks a lot. You have a lot of fun with him, kind of shouting back and forth up the line?
Yeah, to be honest, most of that's done pre-snap. You guys don't even see it. If we're moving, he's trying to anticipate it, have the double clap or whatever he does, and we're trying to time his movements and things like that. So a lot of that happens before the snap even gets snapped to the quarterback. So it's just fun getting out there playing mind games.
It seems like there's been 3 or 4 times where he takes off and he'll hit the knee real quick and kind of tap some guys on the helmet. It seems like he's almost he knows you guys can't hit him. Do you see that from him?
Yeah, I mean they all know that they're in the blue jersey for a reason, but we're all competing. It's all fun out there. At the end of the day, we're all buds out in the locker room, but we're on the field. We're competing though.
What do you think is more comfortable for you as you head into your second year here? What do you think you're getting more comfortable with, just defensively and everyday style?
Just everything in general. This is probably the first spring ball where I've I know what I'm doing for the most part, because when I first got here, I was getting reps at quarterback and learning the offense plays. Then the next spring, they moved me to middle backer, so I had to pick that up. So now this is kind of the first year for me. I kind of have most of the stuff under my belt, so it's been pretty smooth for me.
What was the emphasis of your, short offseason? You guys played in a bowl game, so it wasn't as short as some, but what did you really try to do in those few months between bowl game and first spring practice?
For me, getting stronger, getting bigger and stronger, and keeping my speed at the same time.
How tough is that to get bigger and stronger while keeping the speed? Is it kind of a catch-22?
Yeah, we don't really. Well, it's hard. It's hard work just getting there, pushing weight, trying to get your numbers up. And when we go do our conditioning in the mornings, before we lift in the afternoon, that's when we emphasize on, being fast and doing all that footwork cone stuff.
Has Tyson implemented anything new within the weight room that you guys are doing differently than last year, or brought in some of his own stuff to change things up?
Yes, we do. He really emphasizes in warming up really well as cooling down. So we before we even start our workout, run through ladders and do some dynamic warm-ups, and then do certain agility stuff just to get our body warmed up. as well as after the lift, we always stretch, and we didn't really have that. It was more of a mandatory thing for certain players, like offensive linemen, if they need to work on flexibility. But with Coach Brown, everybody has to do that, and that's what I like.
I can't remember who said it, but saying that the defense was more confident right now than it was this time last year. Do you feel that's the truth?
Defense more confident.
Well,
I feel like it, because this is my first year being in, know what I'm doing in the spring. But I feel like it because with our new coach, with Coach Clay's, he's a new coach coming into a new system as well, trying to integrate his schemes with our schemes. So at least this spring we didn't throw as much at the defense to learn the first few days. We kind of spaced it out more. So in that sense, we had more time to learn everything instead of just getting it thrown at us, and then Coach getting mad at us for the rest of the spring and getting things wrong.
He's less vocal than Coach Grinch. Do you feel like you guys still respond to that pretty well, and you're still getting the same lessons, and he's able to teach you guys just as effectively by being less vocal and hands-on?
Yes. He is less vocal. You are right, but but at the same time, we really listen to what he says because he may not say a lot, but when he does, it's important and relevant, and we know that.
You guys good with Justus?